Today you're going to be doing a geography challenge for Europe and Russia. We did one of these last unit, but I wanted to refresh how you use the curriculum website to look at the maps for this. So your worksheet looks like this. It's going to tell you to log into Google Classroom, go to Social Studies, click on Classwork, and under Europe and Russia, you're going to click Geography Challenge. And when we do that, you'll see the video you're watching right now. And then to the right, it'll say Student Sign In, Teach TCI. You should be able to click here, log in with your Google account, and it will take you straight to this screen. Now, this screen has a map of, here's Europe, and below is the map of Russia. Now, if you look at these buttons where it says use the thematic maps to complete the challenge, you can switch on whichever map you need to see. So political only will show you the country names. If you turn on physical, you'll see that you get all the latitude and longitudes. And now you get the elevation, the mountain ranges, and everything, the rivers, the seas, more bodies of water labeled than there are on other maps. And the same goes for Russia down here. If you click on climate, it'll change it to the climate zones. So the colors will fill in, and you can now see what climates are in what countries. Same thing for Russia. Economic will give you the land use and resources. And as things get a little crowded here, remember, if you're trying to look at what's going on in here, maybe you can't see these country names anymore. You can just click on the political map to see, oh, that's Kosovo, which is where all of these precious metals here are. And if I zoom in, I can also find some uranium there. Again, Russia will be underneath if you're looking for questions about Russia. So just remember that. Population, we'll do the population density. So allow you to see how many people live in certain parts of Europe and Russia. And then vegetation will be the vegetation zones. So to do a quick example, if you start, the first question would say, what climate is most common above 70 degrees north latitude? So from my website, here at the maps, it asked me about climate. So that's a pretty easy one to pick. I'm going to pick the climate zone. Now, it asked me above 70 degrees north. That would be north of 70 degrees north. Now, if we look at our Europe map, 70 is way up here. So there's only one climate zone that's actually up there. We zoom in, we can see the light purple, dark purple. So that is the tundra. Now, remember to check Russia too. You're looking at both. If you go to Russia, the 70-degree north line is here. And also above that, you have way more dark purple than anything else. So the most common climate above there would be our tundra. Now, you answer the question, and then you also need to say which thematic maps used. So for this one, we use the climate map. You'll be handwriting your answers, but you get the idea. This is where you would write climate. Now, some questions ask about the one before. So number 2 says, what countries have the climate zone from question 1? So we need to go back and look, where do we find the tundra? So that's any country with that dark purple. So if we zoom in here, we see Iceland would have it. And then up here, we need to follow the boundary. So this country is Norway. And then that would be there. A little bit of Finland also, just barely. And then don't forget to scroll down and see that Russia would also be included. So that is how you will do this activity. The questions all can be answered using one of those maps. There is a back, and at the end is a bonus that might be a little tricky, but I want you to try if you get to it. If you finish this early, there is another activity in Google, another bonus challenge you can do.